Hey, welcome to my kitchen. Today we're gonna be making pineapple upside down cake. Now this is a very easy recipe, but a delicious dessert. So let's go over our ingredients. We're gonna need 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 1/2 cup of milk, 1 can of pineapple slices, some maraschino cherries. You will need 2 sticks of butter, one at room temperature, softened, and another melted. 2 eggs, 1 3/4 teaspoon of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. To start off, we're gonna need a sifter. We're gonna be sifting our flour. Now just simply place your sifter in a bowl so that way you don't make a mess. And we'll drop in our flour into the sifter. Now simply sift your flour. Now that we have our flour sifted, we're gonna be adding in our baking powder along with our salt and mix that well. So today we're gonna be using my stand mixer. Now that we got our flour sifted, now we're just gonna bring our other ingredients all together. Now we'll be taking our softened butter and placing it in our mixing bowl. Adding our 1 cup of sugar and our 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And the eggs. Now that we have our eggs and everything in our mixing bowl, we're gonna go ahead and mix well. Now add about 1/2 of your flour mixture into our butter mixture. Add about 1/2 of our milk. Now add the remainder of your flour. And slowly the rest of your milk. Take a spatula and clean the side of your mixing bowl. That way it mixes good. Once you have everything incorporated, you should have a smooth cake batter. Now we will need a 9-inch baking pan and we're going to grease it with a little bit of baking oil. Now take our brown sugar, our 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Now we're gonna crumble that into our pan and you wanna make sure that it covers the surface on the bottom of the pan. Now take our melted butter and pour that in there and then let it distribute through the brown sugar. Now kind of slide it back and forth a little bit, that way it can mix together. Now we just need to assemble our cake. First we're gonna take some pineapples and place them along our baking pan. Try to squeeze in 6 if you can. I was lucky to be able to get 6 in there. And then finally 1 in the middle. Now we'll take our maraschino cherries and we're just gonna fill in the gaps. If you'd like, you can take the leftover pineapples and put them on the side. I only have 3 slices of pineapple, so I'm gonna let the camera person eat these. So this is what you want the bottom of your pan to look like. To finish our assembly, take our cake batter, add it into our cake pan. In a preheated oven at 350 degrees, we're going to take our cake and place it in the oven for 30 minutes. Now that our cake is done, you want to make sure that you test it with a toothpick. If it comes out clean, your cake is finished. Place the cake on a cooling rack. That's going to allow it to come to room temperature. So let that cool down for about 20 to 30 minutes. After about 20 minutes, we're going to take a plate. We're going to place it over our baking pan. And we're going to flip. Now we'll just give it a little tap. Just let gravity do its thing. It's gonna come off. Voila. I don't bake much, but when I do, I love things like this. Nice fluffy cake. Get a little bit of that pineapple. Cheers, y'all. Hands down, if you're going to a gathering or 4th of July, or you want to just spend time with your family and you want to bring a delicious dessert, this is it right here. Fluffy cake, real airy, delicious flavor. You guys got to try this. If you're new to my channel, consider hitting the subscribe button. That way you can see future videos just like this. As always, I'll leave the link in the video description and in the comment section so that way you can go to my website, cookingwithkirby.com, to get the full printable recipe. Now I have these recipes, they're really good, you should try them out. Now y'all be beautiful and take care.